maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna hold it. Welcome back to the homestead, guys. Today we have a new addition back there. I don't know if you can see her very well. Um, this video was supposed to be something completely different, and then Clover surprised us. Clover was due March 2nd with her calf, and she decided on February 19th to go ahead and have her calf. So that was quite the surprise for us. We were completely unprepared. I got to not witness everything. I was really sad. I missed the entire birth. It happened so quickly that I completely missed it. But we have an adorable little Jersey heifer that we named Penelope, or Penny for short. There she is right over there. But so today, this video is going to be about why we chose to bottle raise our calves, why we continue to bottle raise our calves, and why calf sharing is not for us. Now, this is not a video to knock on calf sharing. I personally don't see a problem with calf sharing for those that it works for. However, for me personally, for my situation and my goals, calf sharing just is not for me. First and foremost, the biggest thing is udder health. I The biggest thing is udder health. When it comes to you calf sharing, there is the risk of the calf bumping the udder so hard that you end up having the calf really harm and hurt those milk ducts and the udder itself. Because a modern dairy cow is not the same. The modern dairy cow is not the same kind of dairy cow that Ma Ingalls had back when she was on the prairie. So when industrialized dairy farming came about, these dairy cows were bred for production. So we went from a cow that produced 3 to 5 gallons a day up to these Holsteins and Brown Swisses that can give you upwards of 17 gallons a day, and these Jersey cows that can give you about 8 gallons a day. I think there's even a story of a Jersey cow giving like 10 gallons a day. But anyways, and so with that breeding happening, those genetics being bred into these cows, you are also breeding in weaker udders, in the sense of the udder walls themselves are not as strong as like a beef cow's udder, where that beef cow can take on 2 or 3 calves, bumping it constantly, getting milk. These modern dairy cows, their udders are more sensitive, they're more delicate, and so when it comes to calf sharing, there is that big risk of bruising and internal damage of the udder and such. The calf can also bite and cut the teats with their teeth, and that introduces a lot of bad bacteria. You get the mastitis risk, you risk losing that quarter, you risk losing that teat. It's just not fun. The thing with calf sharing too is after you're done milking, the teat orifices at the end of the teat where the milk comes out, they take about 30 minutes to fully close. And with that being said, when you're calf sharing, um, it doesn't really get that break to close up, and so you have the problem of bad bacteria and bad pathogens getting into the udder and causing mastitis. So that's the biggest reason why we decided to calf bottle raise our calf. um, the other reasons why we bottle raise our calves is because we get to control how much milk they're getting. We get to control their health. We get to watch them more closely. Um, we get a friendlier calf. We can halt or train a lot easier. And so it just makes everybody happier. It makes everything easier. I have a friend who decided to calf share. I believe it was 2 calves with the mom. I think one was from the mom, and then she got one from a dairy. And unfortunately, those calves, they became very difficult to catch and skittish. And I don't even know if today she still is able to catch them. I got to actually reach out and ask her. Or if you're watching this video and you know who you are, comment below, because I'm curious if you have been able to catch that cow. But anyways, and so with raising the calf with a bottle, they're friendlier, they're easier to catch. The 2 that I have out in pasture that I bottle raised last year are very easy to catch. They're very friendly. They've gotten out several times over the last year, and I've been able to just walk right up to them and put a halter on them. And it's been so nice because where we live, there's a lot of things that can hurt them out here. So it's nice to be able to have a cow that I can easily catch and we can move on. Makes it a lot easier. The next thing is also fencing. So, if you follow me on any other social medias, you see that our pasture is with electric rope. And because of the spacing that we have between the ropes, a calf could easily just step through. And if a calf can step through, then a predator can step through. And so there is the risk of the coyotes in the area, the stray dogs, just walking on into the pasture, grabbing that calf, and off it goes. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. So to keep the calf safe, the calf is up here in a tight pen up close to the house, which, that's my house right there. This is the garage. The calf's not very far from me to walk to. Um, and so she's safe, but also she lives with a couple of LGDs that they protect her, they keep her safe. We actually had a few coyotes come in the other night, and my LGDs are amazing and they kept her safe. It's good to keep them somewhere close by so you can keep an eye on them at all times. The other thing, another reason too, is that because my dairy cow, she produces so much milk, the calf could just drink, drink, and drink, and drink, and drink all day, and then that's how you get scours. And we don't need a calf to get scours. We went through that last year, and we almost lost that calf. Thankfully, that heifer is still here, and she's actually out in pasture. But that was scary. It was very scary to try and have to get this calf going and keep it alive. And scours can be very deadly. It can kill a calf very, very quickly. Those are the reasons why we decided to bottle raise. And then for some people will think this is a selfish reason, but I bought a dairy cow for my family to cut out dairy costs. And when you're calf sharing, you don't really get a whole lot of cream. And if I'm trying to cut all my dairy costs, I need all the milk and all the cream. And so um, that is another reason why we don't calf share, is because I want to be able to start making butter right away. I want to start being able to make sour cream and yogurt and such right away. It might sound selfish, but I invested in this dairy cow. I want to get my money's worth for the cow, from the cow, and from any potential future calves. So let's talk about why I don't like calf sharing. I personally don't like calf sharing because I feel that it is just it's not good for the mom, for her udder, like I explained before. Um, but also I feel that with calf sharing, it's too humanized. Yes, we all would love for all of our animals to raise their own young. I would love for my chickens to hatch out their own chicks if they would just be broody sometimes. But with dairy cows, the unfortunate thing with dairy cows, the modern day dairy cow, is that they have been so overly bred for commercial production to make milk that a vast majority of them, not all of them, I'm going to say this right now, I'm going to clear the air. Not every dairy cow is like this, but a vast majority of dairy cows, they don't have a motherly instinct in their body. I see this more frequently and more often with breeds like Holsteins and some Jerseys. I have a mentor who, she mainly raises Holsteins, but she does have Jerseys, Guernseys, and I believe Hojos in her mix. And she has said that every calving season, the Holsteins especially, they drop the calf, they look at it, and they walk away, and they never come back. She could never calf share with her Holsteins, especially. She has a couple jerseys that would take care of their calf, but because she is a commercial producer, um, she takes the calf and she raises them. And so I know for a fact Clover does not have a maternal bone in her body, because when she dropped that calf last week, she cleaned the calf. We took the calf. She didn't care. She walked off and got water, got food. I milked her, and she went right back out to pasture. She did not care that we took her calf. So I know that she does not have a maternal bone in her body. I could never calf share with Clover. It might sound like I'm hating on calf sharing. I'm not hating on it. If calf sharing works for you, then do it. If it works for your family and your goals, do it. Try it. I have no issue with it. But for me, for my program, for what I'm trying to accomplish, for my family's goals, my needs, my family's needs, and my cow's needs, I can't calf share. I have to bottle raise. And I have no problem doing that. It is actually very rewarding and satisfying to me, and I enjoy it. I really love bottle raising these calves. I love milking twice a day. It's very calming for me. It is my time away from the world for a little bit, where I can just sit there for 45 minutes and milk my cow, feed her, take care of her, and Send her on her way. So, like I said, bottle raising may not be for everybody. Calf sharing may not be for everybody. And if you have a couple cows, try a combination. Have a cow raise out her own calf. Have a cow that you bottle raise the calf, and the calf. I can't talk today. I apologize. Have the cow raise the calf, and then you raise the calf on another one, and you see which one you like better. Or one season decide to calf share, another season decide to bottle raise. There's really nothing wrong with doing either one of those. Calf sharing is not for me. And if you are wanting to get into bottle raising your calf, I'm just gonna say cow from now on. If you are wanting to get into bottle raising your next calf, um, I will do a video on supplies, on what I recommend you getting, what I recommend you have on hand, how to build a proper pen for your calf to raise. We actually have 2 pens for calves this year. I'm very excited. This pen right here, Penny, will stay in for probably about a month, maybe 2 months, and then she'll go to the second grow out pen, and then when she's done there, out to pasture you go. But the biggest thing I will say in this video that you will need is bottles. I have 4 of these because we had twins last year and another cow. Another calf. I keep saying cow. We had 3 calves. I needed lots of bottles. So I actually have 4 of these. But if you're going to do one calf that you're going to bottle raise, get 2 because you never know when one might break or get dirty or whatnot. So, with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope this video was very informative and I hope to help you make a decision on what you're going to try and do with your next calf. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, pop them in the comments below. If you liked this video, please like it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share with your friends. Other than that, have a great day. See you on the next video. Well, hi, sweet thing. Can you come here? Hi, baby. What are you doing? Come here. Come say hi to everybody. You sweet girl.